Now let's have a look at the simultaneous equation where you are solving for x and y. This is for grade 11 and grade 12 as well. So let's look at this one. We are given an equation here: 2x minus y is equals to 7. X squared minus 15 is equals to y. All right, so now what you want to do in this instant, you want to mark your equations. This is equation number 1, and therefore this is equation number 2. All right, so now here what you want to do, you want to make an equation 3 from the 2 equations that are given, but you choose the one that will make life simple and life easy for you. All right, so now what you want to do, as you can see here, we already have an equation here. Just to give you a perspective, step number 1, you make a y or x subject to the formula, trying to make life easy for yourself. Avoid making a fraction unless if you don't have a choice to do so. All right, like for an example, if I were to take this one and make it subject of the formula, it would give me a fraction. Let me just show you what I'm talking about here. 2x it's equals to 7 plus y. This is from equation 1. So I would have to divide by 2 here, divide everything by 2. So if you were to do this, it's going to make a fraction, so which make your equation a bit difficult because we all don't like fractions. So therefore, please don't do this one, rather choose the one, or you can make this y subject to the formula, or this one here is already subject to the formula. So what you want to do, this part, please don't do this one, ne? Don't do this one, avoid making a fraction. So what you want to do, you will take this one, which is equation number 2, and just make it look a bit familiar. There you go. We'll call this equation number 3. This is from equation number 2, which gave us that. Right, so now this, it means now you're going to come here and tell the person who's going to mark that you're saying sub equation number 3 into equation 1. Right, sub equation number 3 into equation 1. Okay, so what is equation 1? Equation 1 is 2x minus y is equals to 7. So therefore we are substituting into this equation. Where there's y, we are going to put x squared minus 15. All right, so what you're gonna have, 2x here minus, in brackets, x squared minus 1/5 is equals to 7. Right, so therefore what you're gonna have here, you're gonna have 2x minus x squared. We're multiplying by a negative here, guys, so removing the bracket, multiply by a negative. Negative times negative is going to be positive 15 rather. Then I will take the 7 from this side to that side, is going to be negative 7 here. It's equals to 0. All right, so therefore what you have, you're going to have negative x squared plus 2x plus 2x. Now we need to see here, 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7 would give us a positive 8. It's equal to 0. All right, so here now we need to factorize. We're gonna divide by a negative throughout, divide by negative 1. All right, okay, divide everything by negative 1 to come to this step here. Divided everything by negative 1, so you're going to have negative 2x negative 8. It's equals to 0. So therefore this is a trinomial. We all know how to do this. We learned this in grade 10. Let's go ahead. X, two numbers, when you multiply them together, they must give us 8, and when you subtract them, they must give us 2. So you're going to have 2 times 4, which gives us 8. Then when you add or subtract these two numbers, they do give us 2. All right, because if you say when you add them, 4 minus 2 will give us that, okay, which is going to be negative 4 times plus 2. Right, will give us negative 8. When you add this together, they will give us negative 2. So therefore minus 4 plus 2. Right. If you don't know how to factorize, please go check out one of our videos. We do have a video that is explaining how to factorize trinomials, difference between two squares, and the likes. All right. I'll try to put it at the end of this video. I'll put a link to that or on the description below. All right. So therefore, x is going to be equals to 4, or x is going to be equal to -2. Right. Great stuff. So now, once you have that, we have the values of x, so we can substitute the values of x into our equation number 3. All right. So how are we going to do that? We're going to say when x is equals to 4, what is y? Y is going to be equals to 4 squared minus 15. And therefore, when x is equals to -2, what is y here? Y is equals to -2 squared minus 15. All right. So therefore, what you're going to have here, you're going to have 16. It's going to be 16 minus 15, which gives us y is equal to 1. And then therefore here you're going to have y is equals to 4 minus 15, which is going to give us y is equal to -11. All right. So once you finish with this equation here, you can substitute in equation number 1, which was given, and equation number 2 to double check your answer. All right. Okay, you can do the check, guys, and then I think I will do the check on the next question. If you don't understand what I'm talking about when in terms of checking, please leave a comment on the comment section below. I will definitely do another one and show you how to check. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next example. All right, here's another example. Here we have got y minus 2 is equals to 2 in bracket x minus 1 all squared. Y is minus x is equal to 2. So we're going to mark this as equation number 1. And then the second one, we're going to mark this as equation number 2. Okay, great stuff. So now we said, what do? We're going to make a y subject of the formulae in one of these equations. So let's use equation number 1 to make our life easy. Y is going to be equals to, I'm just going to take this -2 to the other side. Okay, therefore it's going to change the sign thereof. Okay, so now we have got here 2x minus y all squared is going to be equals to plus 2. All right, so now this will give us equation number 3. So what do you do when you have something like this? You're going to say, we're going to substitute equation number 3 into equation number 2. Right. So therefore, this is equation number 2 here. Y minus x is equals to 2. So wherever there's y, we are going to put this whole equation here. We're going to put it there. Right. So therefore, we're going to come here and say 2 x minus 1 all squared plus 2 negative x is equals to 2. Right. So therefore, what do we have to do here? When it's squared, we have to remove the bracket. We all know this, guys. This is binomial equations. So x minus 1 plus 2 minus x. I might as well bring this 2 to this side. So it's going to be equals to -2 is equal to 0. 2 here at the end, x squared. When you remove the bracket here, negative x will give us -2x. Negative times negative will give us positive. 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Close bracket. Here we have got plus 2, -2 there. Therefore, these ones will therefore cancel out. We're left with -x is equals to 0. So therefore, we're going to remove the bracket here by multiplying by 2. 2 must multiply everything that is inside the bracket. So it's going to be 2x squared. 2 times -2 is going to be -4x. 2 times 1 is going to be plus 2. -x is equal to 0. So therefore, to simplify this, you have got 2x. We have got 2x squared negative 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now what we have here, we have got a trinomial. We need to factorize it. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here. Negative 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, let's see what are the factors here. What you're going to have, you're going to have 2x and x here, and then factors of 2 is 2 times 1. There's no any other one, so therefore we are going to have negative there, right? So therefore the values of x will be x is equal to half or x is equal to 2. Okay, great stuff. So now let's move on. Once we found the value of x, we are going to substitute this value of x into our equation. We must just choose whichever one. We're going to choose equation 2. We're going to say sub x into equation 2. Okay, sub x into equation 2. Okay, so here we go. There's the equation 2. I'm just gonna try to write equation 2 like this so that we don't struggle. Okay, so now what happens when x is equals to half here? Y will be equals to, this is when x is equals to half, 2 plus half, okay, which is going to give us y, it's equal to 5 over 2. Okay, and therefore what else can we do here? When x is equal to 2, what happens to our y? Our y simply becomes 4. Right, and then you can go ahead and do the check. Substitute the x value here, which is half, and then also substitute the y value here, which is 4, and when x is equal to 2, you can put 2 there. When y is equals to 4, you can put 4 there, and then there's a minus there. You can see that this equation does check out, and it does mean that our equation is therefore correct. Let me see you on the next one, where we will be solving for x, whether using square root, substitution, or completing the square. I am Gaston Mapala. See you on the next upload.